Jamestown, Virginia, 1611.
Oh, aye. Aye, come close. You have come to be apprenticed in the art of navigation, have you not? You have come to be master's mate on the voyage back to England. Aye, 'tis well. Aye, this is an astrolabe, and with it I take the elevation of the North Star. You will have to learn the like. Aye, but 'tis a brisk wind tonight. Come aboard, we shall talk below where it is warm. Aye, 'tis warmer in here, is it not? Sit yourself down, we shall talk a while. Now I am Master Toby Felgate. I am master of this good ship, and 'tis a fine ship, is it not? Aye, you were on a ship coming to this place some years past. Now, before we return to England, we mean to talk on matters appertaining to your apprenticeship. But you must know that our captain of this ship is the Admiral, Christopher Newport. Have you heard of him? Aye. Aye, 'tis well then. Well, the first ships that come to this place, he was the admiral of that voyage, the 3 ships that did bring forth the men and boys that founded this colony here at Jamestown. Aye. Now mind, of all the master mariners that are contracted by the London Company to go in voyages of exploration, he they esteem the highest and best of all, for he has great knowledge of the ocean sea coming to this place. He scarce has to look at a chart to find his way. He sails south from England to the Canary Islands, then across the ocean sea to the Indies, and then up by the Florida Channel to the Bay of Chesapeake to here at Jamestown. Aye. Now I have known this man for a very long time. He hath sailed with Sir Francis Drake, if you know that name. I did see that time near Mexico when we beheld treasure galleons of the Spaniards coming to Cuba, and we did loose our cannons at them, and a cannonball from their ship took off his arm. Aye, it did. Now I did say that it was the London Company that did contract with Newport to bring voyages of exploration to this part of the world. You've not heard of these trading companies then? The Virginia Company or the London Company doth own all here. They are our masters in this place, as they are your master as well. Now there are many trading companies, and these gentlemen are merchant adventurers, we call them. They take their funds and they put them in a common place, and out of these funds they contract with mariners and ships to go in voyages of exploration. And it is for these voyages to go forth and find commodities in distant places, such as Virginia. And here in Virginia we have the goodly tall trees in this place, the lumber that we send forth, glass, silk. But the chief commodity in this place is tobacco. Aye. And if you accompany me back to England on this ship of supply, we shall return with a plentiful commodity of tobacco. Aye, there are other trading companies, East Indies Company, the Muscovy Company, but the London Company doth own all in this place. And we enrich the profit of that company, and they can then spend more money on other voyages back to Virginia or to other parts as well. We are not alone with these trading companies, for there are other countries with trading companies, and they have sent voyages of exploration to this new world. Spain, Portugal, France, and the Netherlands as well. You have heard of Christopher Columbus, have you not? It is a marvel to think that well nigh 100 years have passed since the first people from the old world come to the new. And in that time, all those countries have sent ships to this place to reckon the country and to find commodities for trade. Christopher Columbus, you remember, he was the first that did come from the old world to the new. And he come here under a flag of Spain, the King and Queen of Spain, giving him voyages, 5 voyages in all to this place, and he did bring forth hundreds of Spaniards to settle south of us in what is now Florida and Cuba and Hispaniola. Right. Now he did study very well how to cross the ocean sea, coming this great distance. And he did come from the south and then return by the northern route. And that is the way that we use to this very day. Now, 'tis a marvel to think on. It has been scarce 100 years since he first come to these shores. And since that time, all manner of countries have sent forth voyages to these parts. The English, the French, aye, the Netherlanders as well, and those from Portugal. Aye. Now, Florida, aye, that is the part of America to the south of us here at Jamestown. Now, the Spaniards that dwell there, they calleth this land Florida as well, and not Virginia. And they discovered that land with a man, an explorer they named Ponce de Leon. And he did journey through those parts, and for that reason the Spaniards are there to this day. And far up to the north, far beyond where the English dwell in this country, we have New France. Aye, the French have sent ships up in those parts. Have you heard of Jacques Cartier? Aye. He was the man that made 3 voyages to those places. He did find a river, and he did mean to explore that river well into the country, for perhaps that river did go to the Great South Sea, where ships could pass to go to other countries for trade. But it was not to be. But the French do dwell in that place to this day. Aye. So you wish to come back to England with me then? Oh, 'tis well. Now mind, to learn the art of navigation is very difficult indeed. Can you read and write? Oh, aye, you can. 'Tis well then. Now, you shall accompany me back to England, and you shall demonstrate your skill in this art and learn more of it. And then, when we come back to this place on a ship of supply, perhaps you can sail with me as master's mate. Aye. Aye, 'tis well. You may depart then. We shall talk further on it in the morrow.